Good day, viewers. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. It is happening currently on the internet. A very popular figure in Nigeria, Charlie Boy, has come out to question President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said, Baba, I heard that you went to visit Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison. This has really caused buzz around the internet, around the world. The same person you sentenced to life imprisonment, the same person you're still planning to unalive that he should be sentenced to death. You went secretly to go and visit him in Sokoto prison. This is trending currently. Gafan evangelist Bola Ahmed Tinubu going to visit Mazin and Kanu in prison. What do you think is his own agenda for doing this?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending your time zone. May the Lord bless you. And when you will be making this video, my beloved brother, it is quite obvious that Nigeria is now seeing themselves in the state of confusion because what they never expected is what has fallen on them. The case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they did not see it coming, but now they are seeing it happening. Baba himself has sent delegates before, and the delegate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu turned them down. And so many elders, including Northern and Yorubas, has visited Mazen Nnamdi Kanu regarding to keeping and maintaining one Nigeria. They don't want a Nigerian breakup, not even Nigerian breakup per se, as they were reasoning. It's just they don't want the people that attack their enemy, the terrorists, their troublemaker, the one that is making them not to have peace. They don't want them to go. And this is a people you call bad people, wicked people, evil people. And these people want to go, and you don't want them to go. You understand? So he himself now have tried, send people, watch people, listen to people. As number one a citizen of a nation, he himself want to use his eyes to go and see the man that they sentenced to life imprisonment, how strong and how firmly he is standing based on his unwavering faith. So he want to use his eyes to see it, and he want to use his ear to hear what the man have to say, and at the same time to see the state of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison. Because at first, to him, he believed by the time they throw him in Sokoto prison, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be demoralized. Mentally demoralized, physically demoralized, everything demoralized. But quite unfortunate that the report he has been getting is not what he was expecting. So he has to go by himself to be a living witness of the report that others are coming back to feed him on. And not only that, he spent 50 billion. Yes, Nigerian government under the watch of Bola Ahmed Tinubu spend 50 billion for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu life imprisonment. Listen and listen good. And the money was distributed according to their ranking. There were 5 judges that this money was, distributed. Starting from the people from cross-examine, people for interrogation, Omotosho, and the rest judge. Some collected 12 billion. And this transfer, this business, took place between Abuja Bank and Lagos Bank. From individual private account, different private account. But Omotosho directly received 3 billion direct transaction to his account, direct to his name. Starting up the business of Mazen Nnamdi. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has become a serious business. A cash out to every judge in Nigeria. And remember, there was a woman that was handling that case. And the woman, her husband, and her son had an issue. So they wanted to use this woman, to use her to jail Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or buy Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in order to free, her husband and her son. And Nigeria is not a nation, a country whereby they will say something and stand by it. The woman knew it vividly well that even as a sentencing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to prison or to hanging, will not outrightly for sure, free her husband and her son from their crime which they have committed. That is number one. And number two, she have a conscience. I'm talking about Binta Nyako. Her conscience was troubling her on how she will carry out this kind of criminal acts against an innocent man. Because the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has gone through the case file of the written constitution of Nigeria, and there is no way it is written that somebody of such, character, a freedom agitator, should be, tried or sentenced to death. You see why it was difficult for her to carry out. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now saw this, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now advised her to withdraw her head, and which she immediately did. Remember, before she finally withdrew her head from the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, she gave a suggestion to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that she suggested that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Nigerian government should go out of the court and settle this matter amicably out of the court, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu directly admitted. But our Nigerian government is now giving Mazen Nnamdi Kanu a wanted condition, and that was what triggered the case again. And the woman now look at it, I cannot soil my hand with an innocent blood. She has to pull out of herself. You get the point? Before, the matter was taken to the court, again to the high court, and it was submitted to show a man, a judge, to show the one that appointed judges that handle the cases in Nigeria. The man himself to come and handle the case. The man framed the document, the paper away, that is not interested in handling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So many judges, have been appointed and they ran away. But Omotosho look at the huge money. It's not good to come from a poor home, a wretched home as that. Omotosho family, from their generation, they have not seen money and they have not touched money. They were wretched home. So Omotosho happened to be the one that he's seeing it that he will be the one that will bring light into their family to touch money. So you see why he decided to succumb. That's why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made a statement. He said that freedom is not given to a poor man, and freedom is not given to what a middle class. And I added, freedom is not given to greedy people. When you made mention of poverty, poverty will make a man to downgrade himself, not to know his integrity. He will sell himself off. Poverty. And people that are greedy, like Owazurike, collected money and died. People like Owazurike and the Hopus of them, madam, these are the class of the people that are not qualified. But people like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if you know Mazen Nnamdi Kanu very well, he's a royal man. He came from a royal home. So you cannot use money to entice him. You can't use the things of this world, to entice him. Nothing you present to him that will enter his mind. So people of that sort are men of integrity. And that was why Omotosho saw an opportunity, see it that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now a huge cash out for him. So he decided to embark on the journey, and the very first time he agreed, 3 billion was transferred into his account. Direct contact. This thing I'm telling you is the discovery of the ICPC after Nigerian government have wrote an appeal to debunk and to discredit Omotosho's judgment, saying they want to judge it, pass a detrimental sentence on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Then ICPC decided to bring up this matter, that this man you give a life imprisonment. See how much Nigeria Tinubu spent. Just when I was talking before, I do tell you people, if you know me very well, I've said this thing before. Nigeria loses a lot of money each day Mazen Nnamdi Kanu appears in the court. The people that did cross-examination, the witnesses collect 7 billion. The people that did that cross-examination in the court, 9 billion. Omotosho himself collected 10 billion. Then the other people some 12 billion. That was how they shared it, the money, which calculated together. But I am yet to see or hear the names of other judges who partook in that money sharing, money laundering sharing on the head of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So Nigeria have 50 billion to spend only to sentence Mazen Nnamdi Kanu life imprisonment. And Nigerians are suffering like this. And Nigerians are going to chaos. Look at the insecurity in Nigeria. They cannot spend that money to fortify Nigerian military men with the original arms to combat the Fulanis, the terrorists that are terrorizing all Nigerians. But they have that money to spend just to sentence somebody, an innocent man, to life imprisonment. That is to tell you how stupid and how ridiculous this country, Tinubu and Nigeria could be. Yes, that is to tell you how dangerous they are, how ridiculous they can be. It's very, very badacious and obvious that the Nigeria is having this kind of people in the corridor of power. They're not supposed to near their smell, but it's a corrupt nation and it's a terrorist nation. That's why all these terrorists are the one ravaging the whole country and ravaging the federal government of power, of authority. Yes, and that is why. See, let me tell you, no wonder, I don't know, go and check, verify what I am telling you. Now, as I speak to you, Malami is in trouble. Buhari was mentioned too, but because Buhari was no longer alive, Nigerian government will answer for that. Brutal. And that UN secretary, the one that will, there is a woman, somebody who is working in UN, that before any document can come to the general, to the chairman of the UN, she will be the one that will receive the document before passing it to the chairman. This woman is a Fulani man planted by the Arab world in conjunction with Buhari when Buhari was the president of Nigeria. You see why they have been silencing the Biafran document, Biafran recognition, Biafran issues, not to reach to the chairman of the UN. They planted that woman. Now, evidence is coming out. All the whole things, they are rooting it out. You see, do you know that Nigeria intend to assassinate Nnamdi Kanu twice? The first one they failed. The second one was the one that Brutal carried out. Is it or that is a Mazen Nnamdi Kanu home in 2017, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu escaped. So all those things are the things that the US has now figured out. Did you know that Bola Ahmed Tinubu tried to lobby again, double of what he has been robbing to US? Now all the congressmen turn it down. I am telling you the recent happening, the recent move of Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria. I'm telling you the movement of Sultan of Sokoto and Nigerian government, just to make sure that Biafra remain in Nigeria. But sorry, somebody you said is a problem and is a terrorist terrorizing your nation. The same terrorists want to leave you. They want to stop terrorizing you. Yet you still doing everything humanly possible to retain him. That is ridiculous. That is bad. Nigeria, tell yourself the truth. Tell the people the truth. See, the British hand is involved. As I'm talking to you today, do you know that the British now are taking over the UK? UK is darkness, America is the light. Islam has taken over UK. UK is darkness, and that is why they are supporting Palestine. That is why they are supporting and sponsoring all these Arab and the ones that the people attempt that have been going on against Donald Trump to assassinate him. UK has been involved in this. And today, Arab are taking over UK. Islam are taking over UK. They are no longer Christian that they pretend to be. They are now Islam. Yes, Fulani has taken over their land because they are darkness. Why America, Israel is what they like. And that is why Israel is doing everything humanly possible to protect the Christian, Jehovah, Chuko Kikabia, my generation. Because America are the children of the generation of Joseph and Benjamin. that was born for Jacob by Rachel, the beloved wife. While Leah was the mother, but from the same man, the mother of God that begat Biafra and the current Israel you are seeing today. You see why step brother and brother is working pari passu, but the brother is moving, which is Israel. That is why they are carrying it in their head first, and why America is at the back following. I want you to understand this. So every strategic movement of Nigeria, you see how it's going and how God is exposing them. And as it is now, somebody told me as he was coming from his house today that everybody to Yorubas and God, everybody is now talking about it. That Tinubu is going to be the last president of Nigeria, being that they are now seeing the handwriting on the wall. Yes, Yorubas are saying it now. When Nnamdi Kanu was telling them about these people Fulani terrorizing them, they say Tinubu throw. Oh yeah, you people should go and face it now. Now, do you know what they are saying now? They are now coming out telling us the Igbos to join hands together to fight it. When we stood against them, what did you people do? Yorubas face you. Face waiting they face you, now you buy them. The market where you buy, now you sell. Oh, you house and go to oh, you say to go and not for authority. And as I speak to you, my beloved brother, gold is going viral now. Internet is on fire. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter. I am telling you, go to YouTube. Internet, go to Instagram, go to anything, Telegram, everything is bubbling now, anywhere, everywhere bust. Because the Orthodox of the Jewish, as at yesterday, 5 of the prominent Orthodox have endorsed Biafra. Their signature has already been endorsed. And who carried this out? Rachel Wosu, the Biafran citizen that was working with Orabweze, whom Orabweze handed over the ashes of Israel into her hand. God have used her with the cooperation of Orabweze and their connection with the prayer of the Biafrans. The tears is becoming much. The Bible says, for I have surely, in the book of Exodus chapter 3, verse 7, he said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people, and I, the Lord, has come down to deliver them. God has come down. Now, as at yesterday, 5 of the Israeli parliament, the top, have endorsed Biafra. Rachel Wosu tweeted it with the video. Go to social media, Facebook, Light, normal Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, that is S handle. Go anywhere you will see it. Speaking the real language of the Jewish nation.
Well said, Befan Evangelist. As usual, you've done super great analysis to it. Now, currently, I would like you to send a little bit of message of hope to your brothers and sisters around the world.
Now, Ejimora Torego Nyabona, Onu Relasa, Kojono, Nia Diako, Ajuagoyi. Secretary of State of America has gone back. He has visited our brother. He has gone back. Now, they have started exposing everything that Nigeria is planning and plotting. And on Monday is the court day, the appeal court day. Don't keep your fingers across. In Nnamdi Kanu Bodogu, or Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu is a citizen of 3 countries. Munama Hakunu Marankan. Obrona British reject America Gahadria. On one day Biafra, one Israel a Jewish and I have a Jewish anyhow. Jewish equanike, so we don't know. Mejon Obi. Can you say I know Yageku? Yatorime and weapon he had them. Also, when we're on Nigeria, also, then we're on Manajimora Nasi. onye nwe m Chukwu okike kere n'igwe ma kee ụwa ya gbaa maazị Nnamdi Kanu ume, gbaa Rachel Nwosu ume, gbaa Ngozi Roboze ume, gbakwa the PM himself Simon Ekpa nke nọkwa na Finland na-apịa Naijiria ụtarị koboko woto Chineke ga-agbacha ume ma ndị BL ma ndị BDF ndị wepụtara onwe ha were ndụ ha wee chụọ aja n'obodo nke nna m na udo ga-adịrịrị na udo ga-achịrịrị. Ana m asị onye nwe mbụ Chineke Chukwu okike abịa ma duo unu chebe unu ka unu na-eje eje unu ga na-abata abata udo.